Morning students. Today we will do the concept of division. You already know that division means dividing anything equally. Division means equal sharing. You know this concept already. So just have a little recap of what does it mean. Just see this video.
Good morning. What's this basket full of apples doing here?
I got them, sir, for all the teachers. But I'm not sure how many apples to give to each teacher.
That's simple, Sam. You use division. Allow me to explain. You have 24 apples here for 3 teachers. So you have to make 3 equal parts. 1, 2, and 3. So that means 8 apples for each teacher. This is called division, which means splitting in equal parts or groups. In our example, we write the division expression as 24 divided by 3, with the answer being 8. There are 4 different ways to write the division expression. This is the first, and the second, and the fourth way is very popular when it comes to solving division problems. In any division expression, we call the number to be divided as dividend, the number that divides as divisor, and the result we get after division as quotient. Now just to get a good grasp, let's divide the number 24 in different parts. 24 divided by 4 is 6. 24 divided by 2 is 12. In all these cases so far, we could divide the 24 apples in exact equal parts. So as in this example, we can say 24 is divisible by 2. Now let's look at 24 divided by 9. Let's see. With 3 apples in each, we can make 8 groups. But we have to divide 24 in 9 equal parts, don't we? So in order to make 9 equal parts, we get 2 apples exactly in each group. And as you observe, we also get these 6 apples that are left over, which is called as the remainder. So if you divide a number by another number to get equal parts, but also get some leftovers, the number is said to be not divisible. In our example, 24 is not divisible by 9. Now the way we write the entire division solution is that we first get the number of apples we calculated after dividing in equal parts, which is 18. We write 18 below the dividend and do a subtraction. We get the number 6, which is the number of leftover apples we got. Now let's do a quick recap. We divided 24 by the number 9 to get 2 in each part, with 6 as the remainder.
So after having the recap of the division what you have already done, now we'll move towards properties of division. First property is dividing any number by 1. Let's take example. If we divide 845 with 1, we'll get the answer 845. Now second example, if we take 20 and divide it by 1, we will get 20. So it means if we divide any number with 1, we get the answer as number itself. Now the next property is if we divide a number by itself. See the example. 45 divided by 45 equal to 1. Second example, 1000 divided by 1000 is also equal to 1. So, if we divide any number by itself, we get the answer or the quotient as 1. Now, next property, dividing a number by 0. If we have to divide any number with 0, suppose we have to divide 25 with 0. How can we divide it? As in the table of 0, we don't have any number. So, dividing any number with 0 is not possible. Now next, if we want to divide 0 by any number, we can divide easily. See here, 0 divided by 12 is equal to 0. 0 divided by 100 equal to 0, because in the table of every number we get the answer 0. 12 into 0 is 0, 100 into 0 is 0. So we can divide 0 with any number and we will get the answer as 0. So these are the properties of division. Now revise these and we will do the questions related with that. Thank you.